Black Americans, how we don't want to take accountability. We don't want to take accountability as a community when it comes to the things we do to each other. We don't want to speak against it. We have a we have that stop snitching thing on each other, right? I'm not saying that I'm down with that. I'm just saying we don't even have a real understanding of what that is. You know, snitching is like where you both do a crime, he get caught, well, you both get locked up, but you give information on him so that you can get out. So now you don't have to do no time. You scot free while your friend is in there, but you both did it together. That's what the definition is. Because if something was to happen to any black person's family, brother, sister, whatever, and you know who did it, you telling me that you're not going to say anything to the law enforcement? You know who did this to your sibling. You're not gonna say nothing? That's not, let's say you did. That's not snitching. Snitching is when you get the upper hand, you get out free, even though you did the crime, but you told on the person that you did the crime with, and they locked up for the rest of their life, but you got off. And people looking at you and wondering, how did you get out? But getting back to what you're saying about where do we learn this from? We learn this from America. America don't take no accountability. They tell you to forget about it when it comes to what happened to your ancestors. America don't take, that's where we learn it from, not taking no accountability. Because the people who once had us subjugated won't take any accountability. They say, you know what? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That was a long time ago. It didn't happen to you today. So what are you bringing it up for? They don't take any accountability. They don't take any accountability for all of the mass shootings. They don't take no accountability. They won't. They'll put it on the boy not having a father at home. Well, black people don't be having fathers at home. They don't run up and shoot up no school. You know what I'm saying? So that lack of accountability for crime, that lack of accountability for doing horrible things to people, we learned it from them. Some of the worst things that black people have been demonized for, guess who did it first? White folks. When you look at, you know how they talk about drive-by shooting, right? Guess what the first drive-by shooting was? It was in East St. Louis. White men in a car came by and shot at black people that were inside of a church. That's the first on record, right? Long time ago. But people forget about Al Capone and Bugsy Siegel and all of the mobsters that were just, with Tommy guns terrorizing each other. Black people wasn't doing that back then. The things that black people do to one another came far later. Came far later. And the things we do to one another is horrible. And we do need to take accountability and say, like, this is wrong. This is, you know what I mean? We have to stop hurting one another. A lot of black people know that they got a loved one, they got a cousin, they got a brother, somebody that's doing grimy stuff, doing dirt, scamming people, robbing people, willing to blow somebody down for nothing, for looking at them wrong. But you'll give him a pass. You won't say he's wrong. You know what I mean? You can't take accountability for the evil that's right in your own family.